Guys, I'm back again for another Jurassic World Dino Rivals tour review. I'm going to be taking a look at the dual attack Pteranodon. And yes, I have the camera tilted up at this position so you can see it in a different way. And yes, I'm going to... Yep, I think that should be the better view. But yet again, yeah, this is a freaking unique looking Pteranodon. Why? Because I think there's something really different about this the more I looked at it. And I think we're going to be taking a look at that right in a minute before we go look at the package first. Tilting the camera back to normal, we got the standard dual attack package of the Jurassic World Dino Rivals toy line. We have the same scenarios going on around here. I don't have to go over too much about it, except you got the demonstration of what the Pteranodon can do. And then at the back side, got the image, the prototype image of the Pteranodon looking really great. Attacking a Concavinator over there, and other figures you can collect. Compatibility with the Facts app, and a collector's card, which we already took out. So enough with the package already, let's get to the figure. I'm going to be holding this guy up considering that it's only in a flying position. And as you can see, the head sculpt, while similar to the other Pteranodons that we gotten, but it's much more different. This one has a different crest area, which actually resembles most of the older Pteranodons from the Jurassic Park films, because I got something wrong there when I had the Jurassic World the Spectrosaurus Pteranodon, which is a repaint and retool of the Roarvors version from Jurassic World. That one was actually something that matched the Jurassic World Pteranodons, and the likenesses, they kind of look a little similar to the JP3 ones, but I think they do look like the ones from Jurassic World. So this one here looks more like the Jurassic Park Pteranodons you see from the second and third movie, but mainly the third movie. And it's also a lot more smaller. As you can see, it's a lot more proportionate. I would say it's a lot more proportionate. It's much more smaller. And it is genuinely one of the best Pteranodons in the world. And here I go, pressing the action feature a little bit too early. But yet again, the action features on this thing is obviously simple and straightforward, as you can see. So it got a chopping action, which you press the first button, which is alright. It looks pretty good. And then the second one is the flapping wings, as noticeable from the previous Pteranodon I went over. But here we go. Here's how the wings look. And again, we're going to go over that paint scheme, because that paint scheme is genuinely one of the best. Really like the way these were applied to. It kind of does remind me of the other Pteranodon. I might get it out later to compare it with. You can see the ridges in detail and all sorts. Basically like the previous Pteranodons that we went over. The underside got the same amount of detail, but no paint on the underside, which is kind of strange. But yet again, the other Pteranodons didn't really have that, so nothing strange to me. So you got the Facts app over there, the Facts scan code, which I can't get into autofocus that much. Okay, there you go. There's a scan code. The other side is the Jurassic logo that we see right there. Also, again, I didn't mention this, but the teeth are painted in. Yes, there's teeth. And the underside isn't painted. I mean, the underside right here is not painted, but the tongue is. And it's also got some texturing into it, you can see. So that's also a plus. And the eyes are also painted in very well. Yep, pretty dang well. Also, I like how this yellow kind of airbrushes in between. It actually fades in or fades out to get to yellow. So it does look pretty nice from there. And again, here's a close-up look at the ridges and the paint detail from there. So everything looks completely nice from there. I guess it's more detailed than the other Pteranodon. There's the feet down there. See the detail from there. Nothing's painted in because the whole figure is the same color as the claws and everything. But yet again, that's the way the figure looks. So yeah, this is pretty cool. I really do love this Pteranodon. I actually like this one more than the other ones, I will say. Alright, here's a comparison of the Pteranodons together. And as you can see, like I said before, this one's a lot more shorter. As you can see, this is much more longer and bigger from the scale-wise. Move over here. And this one has a much more open mouth because it's part of the action feature. This one has an articulated jaw that does not have an action feature towards it. And again, this is basically a retooling of the 2018 Roarvors Pteranodon. And this one's more along of a retool, but also a resculpt, I guess, because the head is more sculpted on compared to this one. So that's something to look out towards. So let's take a close look at that Pteranodon's collector's card, and it looks pretty great. You get the artwork of the figure. It looks just like the one that you're getting, except the beak color right here, the yellow beak. going down there. It doesn't look exactly too much like the figure, but it doesn't matter by that. So everything looks completely great. It's in the red background. And let's see, the strength is at 5, 7 at speed, 5 at the brains, and 5 at the aggressiveness. So basically it's all equal except for the speed. So it's pretty fast. Then in the background we got the Dino Rivals, Jurassic World trademark logos, and of course the background that reminds me of Jurassic Park 3. Alright, that's going to end this review of the Jurassic World Dino Rivals Dual Attack Pteranodon. Pretty dang great figure, obviously, so I recommend picking it up. And I only found this at Target, so it's not anywhere near Walmart. So, I mean, that doesn't mean this is a Target exclusive. It can be found anywhere, but I'm not sure where else to look, because these figures can vary in different freaking places nowadays. I had to go to 2 shops to go find the various dinosaurs to pick up. But yet again, aside from that, this is basically it for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yes, I have it holding up to fly. And I'll be seeing you guys later. That's all for the reviews now. Anyways, so let's go with that. Oh shit! I guess that Ceratosaurus just doesn't want to stand up, so I guess my collection needs to be, reorganized.